All right. So this is just gonna be another night rant. It's not even night. It's about like 8:45, something close to around that time. Um, I don't know. Like sometimes when I can't do homework, it's just easy for me to just think things out. Like I just lay in my bed and like debate myself if I were a conservative, or I would debate other people that I know are for sure conservative. So I was thinking about like one of the One Piece's theme. Anyways, I'm getting so off topic. What the hell? That's sugar. So that's also another reason why I can't do homework. But also, I've been thinking about the I don't see color argument, and I just want to like say a few words on why I think that's really a stupid argument. Um, and yeah, like conservatives who use it are only using it to like bait leftists into like saying, hey, we kind of see race, but we're not racist, and I don't know, like they're trying to do something weird there, and sometimes they're just hypocrites. Let's be real, they're hypocrites, um, because here they're gonna be like, I don't like identity politics, and then a few minutes later they'll just turn around and it's like, here's this black conservative who says like I don't deserve reparations, right? Right? And it gets really fucking frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. It really does. And I just don't know how else to say it. Like I hate when they use like I don't see color, and if you do, like just mention someone for their color, then you must be racist. Like just because like I like an artist who is black or Asian or I don't know, whatever race. Like I probably wouldn't mention the race if they were white. I would admit that, okay? Because I don't know, like white privilege exists. We know white people have a lot more opportunity. Unless they have a story behind them that really interests me, then I don't really mention their race. But if there's an artist who incorporates um their race into their art, then for sure as hell I'm gonna mention their race. Because if there is a black artist talking about the history of Black America, I'm gonna be like, yeah, he's black, and he's been trying to study uh, the development of African American culture. You know, that's not racist. But if you just like straight up said that to a conservative, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you're racist. That's it. By the way, I hope you guys like the color changing thing. I'm gonna try something new with that. I might not get too attached to it, mainly because I feel like I'd be doing like the Kyle Kalinske show, and at least this one changes colors. But then I think that would be way too distracting for several videos, unless we're just doing one where I'm just like what's it, screen recording on my phone. But whatever, that's beside the point. So yeah, um, they'll just like switch the argument up on you so many times. I know a fucking conservative who's like, yeah, I think we should not see race and only see American. Then this is what I hate about the new fascism of America, by the way. It's not deeply embedded in race. Now some of it is. Don't get me wrong, it is. But um a lot of it is just gonna be xenophobic. A lot of it is just gonna be like we're Americans and we should try to unite together. And here's a bone for minorities to fetch. And I hope you take it because you're going to make our economy move. You're going to make our country move. You're going to be like the new slaves. That's pretty much what's going to go on. I promise you, that's what's going to go on. Like right, and we can kind of see that, especially like with the xenophobia that we got going on at the border. And actually, we can even say it's racist because we know this would never happen with Canadians if they just started like migrating due to let's say like for some reason like shit freezes up over there and they're like, oh yeah, no, like we got to move to the United States. And like a lot of them just like cross the border illegally. I promise you the United States will like set up some sort of um like easy way just to access them, just to make sure they can record them coming into the country, but they would just like let them through. I promise you. But for like brown people at the border, I'm sorry, they're gonna have a much harder time. They're gonna have forced hysterectomies, and it's just like bullshit. I'm not gonna lie, it's just bullshit. It's just that I'm like so confident to like call the United States racist. Um, like I have no regrets. If anybody finds this video and tries to expose me to like a shit ton of conservatives, I have no regrets. Like the statistics are on our side, especially when it comes to like cops, when it comes to employment rates, when it comes to um the house what's it called, like the average household wealth. Like there's a lot that we can talk about. Um, but they're just gonna act pissed off. They're just gonna try to like do a quick gotcha because they know how to debate, and this is why I hate debating, because debating is so disingenuous. Um, this is what I love about these midnight rants, because I can just like surf on so many different topics. But like I hate debates because they're so disingenuous, just disingenuine. Um, like I don't know how to say it, but it's literally just trying to like watch out for the other person to like fuck up. That's what it is. That's simply what it is. You could be right about a subject and be destroyed in a debate. That's like how so many people lose to Ben Shapiro. You have no idea how many people um actually won against Ben Shapiro until like he finds a way to either manipulate the audience or just do like a simple gotcha question where the person probably like screws up like in some inconsistency within one of their answers. There's always inconsistency in our answers. Like there's some in Ben Shapiro's, um, but he's just gonna be like, I said that was the past. I'm talking about now. So, oh God. But anyways, like I don't know. I just want to get like a lot off my chest, and apparently 7 minutes of ranting did it for me. But yeah, no, like I get so sick of conservatives, because they really act like they're oppressed. Holy shit, do they act like they're oppressed? Like, do they not realize that progressive YouTube is not as big as conservative YouTube, or that progressives do not have a place in government compared to conservatives? Yeah, sure, conservatives get like the worst end of the stick, but also because like there's less Republicans. Like that's something to also take into account. Not to say that there aren't any conservative Democrats, but to be honest, um, if we're gonna go like if we're just gonna like connect liberal to Democrat and conservative to Republican, then yeah, that could also be part of the problem. But really, like TYT and David Pakman are the only YouTube channels to have over 1 million subscribers. I think we know that David Pakman has 1 million. I think TYT probably has 4 million. Ben Shapiro, I don't know how many he has. I bet he has like probably 2, 3 million. The Daily Wire probably has 2 million. PragerU probably has 2 million. Probably, if not, probably 4 million. Steven Crowder has 4 million. I feel like Ben Shapiro should have more. I'm not sure. Michael Knowles has a lot more. Turning Point USA has a lot. I'm actually not sure about Turning Point USA, so I won't throw out a number, but I bet they have a lot because they have quite a name going on for them. Um, and it's kind of just bullshit. Like Kyle Kalinske, uh, the Majority Report, Michael Brooks, Vosh. Well, Vosh is fairly new, but still, um, and David Pakman, who just recently hit 1 million. Like, why aren't they as big? Because guess what? The left does not have a control over everything. Really, one of their strategies is just to like simply like uh, misteach socialism and communism and social democracies to everyone, to say, okay, yeah, they're bad, they're leftists, and anything left is socialist, and socialist ruins everything. And later they try to go to, yeah, liberals are pretty bad too. Let's cancel them, because all of it's just like, hey, let's get the entire fucking world to the right. I know I can't speak about every leftist commentator, but at least I can say Kyle Kalinske, like, he protects a lot of free speech. He protects a lot of freedom to think. He protects um Well, yeah, freedom to think because he knows that he can't change some people's minds, and he just like lets them go ahead with it. He doesn't try to like trick people. He doesn't like fucking lie like they do in PragerU. Like he's really fucking honest. He's a really good person, and I know that sounds biased to him because like I've watched a lot of his content, but like I've been watching him for a long time now, and I can easily say like he's actually a good person. um, and actually cares about his politics. Like I don't think he's a hack or a shill or anything like that. I mean, sure, he could be wrong on some issues. I've disagreed with him, or I do disagree with him. I can't say disagree because it makes it sound like I've talked to him, but I do disagree with him at times. I disagree with him on the fact like I do believe that there should be more like civility in politics because honestly, when there isn't, it's just a distraction. Like it's just like it's not like really lip service, but the fact that you're moving your lips in some sort of fucking weird way, um, like grabs people's attention, and for some reason that pulls like Kyle, um, towards that, and I think that's bad because that's what happens with Trump, and I think that's like, um, helping fascism rise. To be honest, it just helps fascism rise because it allows people to focus so much on conduct than rather than policy. Now, I usually care about policy more, but I do acknowledge conduct, but in the sense that I hope they actually be civil. Meanwhile, whereas Kyle, like, he wants them to, like, I guess he wants Biden to say, like, you stupid bastards again. No, Kyle, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt Biden's chances at winning. Well, actually, it did help Trump. So, I could help Biden, but I don't really fucking care if that's what it means we got to do. Because I think that kind of like speeds up fascism if we're just going to be promoting that shit. If I'm going to be completely honest with you. Oh, shit. All right. I think that's it. 12 minutes. I'm not sure if that's interesting enough for people. If it is, fuck. But if it isn't, I don't know. I don't know. If you have a topic for me to discuss or any like conservative Instagram pages that you want me to like criticize, like small time, if you do want me to criticize a big time one like Ben Shapiro, sure, I'd be happy to do that. Like no fucking problem. But I don't really have an interest in them. I know like a lot of people are gonna cover them, so I'd rather go for small ones, um, that don't know what they're saying and just like do a bunch of propaganda shit.